gentlemen, it's Kiddie here and welcome back to another one of my videos. On today's video we're looking at FRAG Pro Shooter, and in particular we're going to be talking about a couple of buffs, a couple of nerfs, and a new fragger called Marco Pollo. And is he going to be good? How good is he going to be? We need to find out if he's going to be someone who's going to reach the heights of meta, or if he's just going to be an also-ran. I've got a feeling that he could be a very, very interesting fragger indeed. But before we talk about him, let's talk about the buffs, and we're going to do some gameplay, and we're going to see how we feel about the buffs and the nerfs that have come in. So the first buff, and the biggest buff, Sn0. Have you ever heard of the character called Sn0? As you know, he was and is and always has been a terrible fragger that nobody liked. At one point, possibly considered the very, very worst in the game. They really do need to give him some more skins for a start, because his skins are boring. That I will give you. And also, he's got these issues where his turning circle's not any good. He's just not very powerful. He just skis off into the distance. Terrible, terrible card. But they have buffed him to hell. What have they done to buff him? Let's have a look. We have got... He has had his speed increased from 4.8 to 8.7 kilometers while he's shooting. So no longer is he going to be super slow like some of the other cars like Mecha Knight and Shinobi, who just sort of stand still like Tiger. Hardly move when they're shooting. He's going to be able to shoot on the run. That is really, really good. His main gun range has gone from 25 to 30 meters, so he's got some much better distance on that. He's going to be able to outshoot a lot of the defenders who've only got a 25 meter range. Main gun damage increased by 10%. Main gun slow effect has got more of an effect. Instead of 0.9, it's 0.8, so it's going to do a better slowdown of the people he's shooting at. Rotation is not locked anymore while dashing. Now that is another big one. No longer have you got to try and aim and make sure that you're on target for where you want to be, because you will be able to turn, which is, you know, you should not hopefully go off the edge anymore, or if you do it'll be much, much less, which was always the bane of that kind of Sn0. Dash start speed increased from 0 to 10, so instead of him just being like a standing start and he's got to wait for him to speed up, he's going to have some speed instantly. Another really good thing. Push into consistency when you hit someone. Okay, they're going to fix that. And a 50% damage reduction more damage. So when he is doing his thing, he's only going to take 50% damage, which is another really good. So here we have Sn0, the new and improved and buffed Sn0. What's he going to bring to the party? Let's look at that. There's instant speed, and you can turn, and you can move. That is a great thing. We've got to watch out for Cleo. Cleo's got... We slow Cleo down. There's too many people shooting at me. Oh, and I tried to crash into Cleo, but couldn't. But I must say, the main really, really good thing is the fact that you can move when you're doing that skiing. That is really, really good. I think he's been brought in the main pack now. Here we go. You can just speed us straight away, and we go straight into the enemies. Being shot from behind now. Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Cannot see anybody. Oh, there we go. There's the shots. Let's slow Cleo down. And I'm going to go down here. We've been shot in the back, so maybe it's me. I'm just not very good with Sn0. Obviously, Cleo is in like the upper part of the pack. I'd say she's in like the top, possibly top 30 in the game. Not like a must-have, but nice to have, especially with her jumping ability. Let's see. Let's carry on, do a little bit more. Right, there's some shots. It's Cleo again. She's... No! I can't take Cleo. Maybe Sn0's a bit too squishy. Here we are back with Sn0 again, and let's just turbo forward. He's very good for getting from defense to attack. Can we actually get Cleo this time? No, we still can't get Cleo. Cleo is still out maneuvering me. Okay, Cleo. You finally met your match. Oh no, we're going for Jet. Jet. I'm not stopping till I get Jet. No, I'm not getting Jet either. Okay, so to summarise, I would have to say, very good increase in abilities. All those buffs needed to be done. I think possibly he needs to be even a little bit more, because as you can see, I took on Cleo 3 times there and I just got taken out 3 times in a row by Cleo. She was still too powerful for me, and I think Cleo was level 9, the same as I was level 9. So could have been maybe a little bit more, just to make it so that you would maybe pick Sn0 a bit more often. His main use now is the fact that you can ski forward, get that instant boost, get that 50% damage reduction, and maneuver your way to where you need to get. So quite good for basically rushing the bunkers, but not for taking on the opposition, because most of the fraggers, a lot of the fraggers will take Sn0 out very, very easily. So that is that one. Let's now go in and talk about the other buff in the game, which is ark-on. So with ark-on, they have increased his fire rate by 20%. His moving speed during his ability is increased by 30%. And they fixed his FX position inconsistency. Whatever that is, I don't know. I've not sort of used ark-on enough to know what that inconsistency was. But his fire rate by 20%, that could be a game changer. Let's go into a game and use ark-on and see if ark-on is good enough to be in the meta. Because if he is, that will be pretty super awesome, because ark-on, when ark-on came out, everyone was expecting so much. I mean, he's the character that, you know, brought about the frag powers, because he was supposed to be so good and so powerful that everyone was going to need a frag power. Yet his shooting speed just wasn't considered good enough to be able to take on the very, very best fraggers in the game. So now we've got a 20% increase. Let's see if we can do some kills here. Hang on. Duality. There goes duality. They're in our base. Oh, there's another kill. Another kill. There's a triple kill right there. And Cleo is gone. Everyone's gone in seconds. And another one. Oh my goodness. Well, I've got to say, in all honesty, I do have ark-on maxed out on this video. So that is the reason why everyone's dying in one shot, okay? I was getting a little bit excited there. I was thinking, whoa, this guy is like the best in the game, but that he's at maximum level, so that is why the bunkers are just disappearing. But his fire rate with the 20% improvement is exceptionally good, and I definitely will be looking to see if going forward, look at that, you've got the speed here, if going forward he's going to be in that top 10. Jet is just evading me right now. Headshots, one in the head, puts Jet to bed, and exceptional damage on the bunkers. Like I said, this is maxed out, so you won't get this unless you've got a considerable amount of money, or unless you're a cheating so-and-so, and we say Yabu sex to anybody who cheats in FRAG. Look at that, one shot. So I've got to say, very satisfied with the improvements to ark-on. So now we'll talk about the nerfs. So the first of the nerfs that we have to talk about, as you know, if you've seen my top 10 video that I did the other day, recently in fact, check it out, the top 10 video, which basically was the top 10 pro players choices. I basically broke down all the best players in the game, which fraggers they choose the most. And in the top 3, at number 2, we had Blot. And at number 3, we had BB. Now, Blot and BB are getting nerfed. Blot is a 30% damage reduction to the target. So we'll take a look at that first and see what difference that makes to his bunker bustability, I'll call it. So we want to get our hands on Blot. We're going to take him forward into the bunker and see how much of a difference it's going to make to his damage on the bunker. So he's still, obviously, it's the only thing that's changed on him. Getting shot already, so yes, it's a lot less. He's missing that destructive power. You're gonna have to take quite a few shots to take out a bunker. Let's go over to the other bunker. Let's see if we can do this one. Yeah, basically, you're not going to be able to just smash a bunker down in one go. Obviously, if you get the frag power, that's going to give you an extra couple of shots before you do the reload. But you're looking at a massive reduction in this damage, which means that he's probably going to go down the pecking order. He's not going to be the number 2 fragger anymore, but he's still going to be useful. Just not going to be able, you're not going to get blotted all the time by people running him in their deck. So I think it's good. I think it's good that overall it's good that he's been nerfed. So that is Blot in a nutshell. Not quite as good as he was. He's probably going to drop down. Will he drop outside the top 10? We shall see in future videos. So the only other one we can talk about now is BB. And what have they done to BB? Decreased his total heal by 20%. His speed boost has been dropped from 1.4 to 1.3. And his main gun damage has been dropped by 10% as well. So less healing, less speed boost, less damage. What is that going to do with him? We shall see. Let's go in. I think BB needs to heal a minute. Let's just do his healing in a sec. Pick up a bit of heal. Let's go in. See. You can see his healing is not going to be as much. He's not going to get as much of a buff for him and everyone else as he was getting in the past. And he has always been so good. The damage is a little bit less. That was good by Sn0 there, using his new buffed ability there. You're still going to get the knockback with BB. Let's put the health up. Someone was attacking me there. I couldn't see who was attacking me. There we go. It's Cleo. Cleo's getting some more help by Sn0 to finish him off. Again, it's another nerf because BB was never very good, and then BB got made super good, and now BB's being made not quite so good as he was nerfed back, and now he's been nerfed back again. Still gonna be viable, but theoretically it could drop him outside the top 10. He's going to get picked less by the pro players in the game. Another interesting thing that's happened. So the 2 buffs are good, the 2 nerfs are good. I would say that I would have put maybe even more of a buff on Sn0. So the only other thing to look at is the new fragger on the block, which is Marco Pollo. Let's take a look at him and his statistics. So I got him at level 6. 258 hit points. 284 when he goes up to level 7. Damage per second is pretty good. Speed is sort of what you get really from the defenders. They're sort of a little bit more beefy. They have a little bit less, the range on them. His weapon range is 25. That's sort of about normal for these defenders. They've not usually got good range. You've got a good 2.25 meter radius on his weapon. Always good to have these characters that have got some radius on their damage, because that's always useful. 5 projectiles per shot, 100 fire rate. Reload time is not the quickest. He's got 8 shots in the holster, whatever you call it, in his meat blaster. And his ultimate is this Pasta la Vista. Throw a ball of spaghetti that deals damage on impact, then rolls on the ground, pushing, briefly stunning and damaging your enemies. Now I hope that ultimate is going to be better than Quetz's ball, that is like the worst ultimate in the game. I hope his is going to be something a bit more devastating than that. He's got these different outfits. He's got the French outfit. He's got this American one, which I think looks really cool, really bright and colourful. The Robot Chief. That one I like. I do like the Robot Chief, in fact. That one might be my favourite out of them all. Neon is okay. It's good. Sometimes Neon, everything is just a little bit, and the Galaxy. I've seen better Galaxy outfits, but that one, let's say that one's okay. The Cosmos outfit, in fact, not Galaxy. Gold, never liked the gold. So yeah, I think out of these, I like the Robot Chief out of them all. So that is the new Marco Pollo character. Unfortunately, I'm not able to show you any playing on this character until at the end of the month. Stick around for that video. I'll be showing you some playability at that point, but we've not been told. We're not allowed to show it at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to smash that like button because that'd be super awesome. Future shout-outs on my channels are Dominic M, Tommy the Beast, Etty Shukla, Percy Fluffy, and Sarah Zuleika. And if you want to help grow this channel to infinity and beyond, then check out some more of my videos and share them with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time.